to share some insights that you have during this time of reflection and being able to apply kind of the topics that we were talking about. Who would like to go first and kind of share what came out? I know you guys are not a shy group.
No, I'll go ahead and start, Pepper.
Thank you, Peg.
You know, it's interesting because I was refining my DMO this weekend as well. So that part of your assignment, I felt like I had really worked on. The main key word for me is consistency. Consistency in discipline, really. Those two things. And being a leader from the front. So what am I doing to develop my group? There's two things. First of all, being the leader that I want to attract, and, you know, making sure that my team is informed about what's happening for sure, making sure they have the ability to find their information on their own. You know, Cindy's been great about showing me that all throughout my SIA career. But I think, you know, that's the main thing for me right now, Pepper's really being consistent, and, you know, doing the work.
Yeah.
Because if I'm doing the work, I believe that will bring people to where they need to be, the group that I'm working with. So that's my story.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your wisdom today.
All right. Who else would like to share kind of what they were thinking and the areas that they feel like they're doing well in, or areas that they feel like they need to develop better?
I'll go, Pepper.
Okay, awesome.
So I think, you know what, I'm feeling like I'm pretty on track for trying to be the leader that I want to be. I really try to help my downline team, but more than that, I try to put myself out there and do weird, crazy things. Like Tammy Gates challenged us to do a happy birthday video and then send it to everybody on your friends list on their birthdays when the birthday pops up. So I've been doing that, and I've been getting great response from people. Just, you know, and I'm sorry you got to listen to me sing happy birthday, but that's just the way it is. So, and I'm, you know, doing lives, getting out of my comfort zone, being, you know, when somebody asks me to do a training or, you know, to get on and lead a call, I jump at the chance. I don't say, oh gosh, no, I can't do that. You know, if somebody, you know, if Cindy called and said, you know, in 20 minutes, we need somebody to train on something, I'd be there, you know, just right now.
Great.
Some of the things that I need to work on is I need better organizational skills. I need to take better notes. I need to keep track of my stuff better. How I'm helping my team is, you know, reminding them to do things. When somebody brings on a new associate, reminding them, hey, have you posted them on Dream Struggle Victory and introduced them to the rest of the world, and let them see what's available to them. So just those are the kind of thoughts that I had.
Awesome. I love it. Those are great. All right, who wants to go next?
I'll share. One of the things that I've started doing is remembering who I am and what I belong to and how great this is, what a gift this is. The meditation part of it for mindset and mindfulness is huge for me. And it's just remembering the facts versus the feelings. And I was reminded of that again this morning on a call that I've already been on. And I am starting to take a break in the middle of the day just to refocus, refuel, and refresh. And, you know, I have a bit to eat, I have a rest, and I get back to that mindset thinking so that I can remember what I'm supposed to be doing for the afternoon. Because I'm good in the morning, but in the afternoon, you know, I could play all afternoon. So that consistency that Peg brought up is really important. I'm really trying to remember gratitude. Recently, I have started collecting thank you cards, and I'm putting them on my steps to the basement or to the upstairs, depending on where you're at. And it reminds me that, you know, I have done things for people in the past. And it reminds me also to be grateful and to send cards to other people, because that can mean as much to their encouragement and growth as the ones that are already placed there have reminded me, that, we are not as crummy as we think we are sometimes. And just to build others up and to read the goals daily. I know years ago, I copied that affirmation that Trish had out, and I know it's floating around here in this office somewhere, and I need to find that again and read it. And as far as the number 2 goes, the lack of progress, I need to focus and getting things to completion. I was in a book the other day, just kind of flipping through, and I had seen goals like Pepper has from years ago that still are not accomplished, like getting our will finished, writing that advance directive. Those things are still hanging over me, and they're not going to after March. That's a first quarter goal, is getting that off of there so I can feel lighter. And as far as being a good example, I need to put into application what the leaders are teaching us. I have not been a very good student. And as far as passing on communications and, just doing the applying what they tell us. And sending information down to the downline, because some of them are not plugged in. And sometimes I think it's not because they don't want to be, it's because they are as distracted as I have been. And, they just need kind of a nudge sometimes to remind them of what they've already said they wanted to do. And knowing my numbers, I'm not good at the number part of it, but I am getting better. So that's what I have.
Awesome. I love it. I love it.
Well, that's
You know,
great, Pepper, and we're a little bit past the bottom of the hour, so we got to wrap it up.
All right. Well, thank you all for having me. It's been a pleasure and a joy to see all of your shiny faces this morning. What a great way to start the day. So go make a difference in the world. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your group today, Cindy. And I will talk to you all soon.
Pepper, thanks so much.
Thank you.
And you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pepper. It was great.